What's up, you guys? I'm back again. As you're mountain biking, you're gonna travel because you might not have a local bike park. You might want to try some new parts. Problem with a mountain bike is it breaks sometimes because you're rough with it. If you ride with someone like Max, there's gonna be like a ton of issues. Like he's not gonna love something on his bike. This is why I got fired from videos. It is really, really helpful to have a toolbox. Now, when we ride, we have a full like truck box that we just throw just a ton of tools in because we usually ride with like 8 or 10 people. This is a box that I just keep in my personal truck, and it usually doesn't have very many tools in it, but I put in some tools in here today that you can take on your trip, or you can come see us at Mountain Movement and get from us, and they will help you a lot when you go riding. And this box is really, really cool. I found it for like $3 at a thrift store, and I didn't even put the stickers on it. It has like the majority of all of our brands, which like I think is probably the coolest thing. Like it even has Yeti like right in the middle, and it's like the very first Yeti. So I'm just like, dude, this was such a good find. First thing is we have the shop pack, but valve course. They bend, they break, they're hard to pump up. Wouldn't hurt to have like a box of these just in your toolbox. Like you never know what you're gonna need. A good idea is to bring like a floor pump or like a one-up like hand pump. That works really good. It's not in my toolbox, but that's just, we have it on a lot of our bikes. A pair of scissors. You never know when these are gonna come in handy. You don't really wanna bring a knife because I can't be trusted with a knife. Scissors are the next best thing. Mom, if you're watching this, I don't run with these. Love you, Mom. Next is a little bit of grease. You never know what you're gonna need it for. Most likely you won't need it, but it's better to be more prepared than underprepared. So I usually just keep some grease with me just in case, just so a bolt falls out or something like that, like a quick fix, we can get it fixed. Little pliers / cutters, cut zip ties if you need to pull some zip ties on. We keep zip ties with us at all times just in case like something falls off or you need some cables get crazy or the weirdest scenarios can happen, so it's good to be prepared. Allen keys. These come in very different things. You can get a multi-tool with just like a few on. I like to have them all, so I usually carry this around. There is also a Allen key that looks like the T key, kind of looks like this. I just prefer this. I like to have one, and I don't like this kind of like big chunky thing. But your T keys are also very important, and it's good just to have them all just in case. And so I carry this with me everywhere I go, and it is very, very handy. A tire lever. The most likely what's gonna break or like something that's gonna need maintenance is you're gonna pop a tire. So this is really gonna help you just pop a tire. If you have a tire with you, you can replace it there on the go. A lot of times I don't even need this because I can usually just put a tire on without a tire lever, but this helps a ton. Chain lube. It's really good to have. You need to put chain lube on more than you actually even think you do. I like to put it on almost every time I go ride. This helps a lot. Just get a rag, wipe off your chain, and then put this on, take it through the gears, and then wipe off the excess, because you don't really want like a chain that's gonna just collect all dirt. That's gonna be really, really awful. A little handheld wrench. A wrench, this is a wrench type tool. I have a 7 with me. This is kind of the standard for any brake screws. I like to have this with me in case anything needs to be tightened or anything like that. But I mean, it would honestly be good to have like a 7, 8, and 9. Probably couldn't even go wrong with like a 10 or an 8. I can't remember which one it is. To help get off like most pedals, but you can usually get away with using an 8 Allen key. A torque wrench is never a bad idea to have. This is kind of a big thing to have, but if you're known to have like a heavy hand in tightening, this would be really good because it just kind of sets it for you. If something's loose from the shop that you forgot, that the shop people forgot to tighten, just you forgot to tighten, this helps a ton. And so an Allen key would be really good, but you could even get away with just having, I mean, not an Allen key, a torque wrench. You could just get away with just having an Allen key. A screwdriver, this is a flathead screwdriver, but I mean, you can't go wrong. And a lot of our multi-tools have a screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, I believe. This helps with a lot. If you don't have a brake separator, like your brakes closed for some weird reason, you could use this. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're in a dire situation, why not? Just make sure you clean off the top. Next is a chain breaker. You break a chain, it's always good to have an extra chain with you, and so you'll need to cut it to size. That's gonna break, especially if you're riding. Tires and chains are probably the ones that you're gonna have your most issues with. Any kind of wheel issue you might have as well, so I actually forgot to put that in, but if you have like a easy spoke wrench, which, give me a second. A spoke key is very, very helpful. This is a spoke key, very easy to transport. Just, you know, tighten your spokes if you need to. This is what I call an ah. I don't know if this is the correct word for it. I've always called it. The guy who really showed me how to work on bikes, and this is what he called it as well. It's probably my favorite tool in the shop, just because it's so versatile and it can do just a ton of different things. I'd be careful carrying it with you because it is pointy. There are other awes. There's ones with like a little corner, and then there's one with just like a slight bend. And we use these all the time in the shop. You never know when you're gonna need them. And so I recommend really having these in. A lot of people ask me, what's your favorite tool in the shop? It would probably be this one. I use it the most. It has the most wear on it. But yeah, I take one of these pretty much everywhere I go. Yeah, that's it. We have a lot of these tools available in the shop if you want to come in and check all that out. And a lot of our Park Tool tools are online as well. Come check out our online store. Like and subscribe and follow us for more content. If you liked this video, I'm sorry if you didn't. Not everybody is perfect. See you guys next time. Peace.